What's up, everyone? This is your man, Mr. Fulton. Sorry I was late, guys. I was meeting with the Grinch, who stole Christmas. So we're gonna get ready. I'm gonna put the link in the chat. So, today's special guest is Mr. Team Ranger. So I'm gonna send him the link right about now. Here's the link. Uh-oh. Actually, I'm going to send him the link through. So, hold on one second. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. So we're waiting for him to arrive. Sorry I was a little bit late. But we will give him a little minute, and then we'll be right back, guys. Thank you. Okay, we are waiting for Team Ranger to arrive. I'm sure he's going to be here soon. Let's see if he's available, and we'll be ready for him. So let me check if he's ready, and I'll be right back in a minute. Here's the link. Come on up. Next Tuesday, we will be doing a very special interview. After I'm done with this one. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I give you Team Ranger 83 something.
That two names.
Hey, Team Ranger, how you doing, bud?
Doing good.
Good. What is your favorite holiday tradition?
My favorite holiday tradition is 1 second. Okay, my favorite holiday tradition is Of course, Christmas and Easter. I enjoy them both.
Okay.
Those are my favorite holidays.
All right. Um. All right. I think we should get started.
That's all good.
How long have you had your YouTube channel?
Well, actually, if you notice, I put Mike and both of them were down in the chat. I had Mike the Ranger 92308 for since 2013.
Okay.
And I was doing videos on that channel and trying to get it going and so forth. And had a hiccup after the whole COPPA situation. So I started up Team Ranger, and he basically, my real big break for him to get going was back in January 2020.
Okay.
And um, with Team Ranger, sorry, I was getting out of focus again. With Team Ranger, I would do channel reviews and shout outs, and I'd share people's channel out, show them what it looks like, and then I would drop their link in the chat where people could go and visit them. And then everything's going great on there. I still do that on Wednesdays at 5 p.m. Eastern. And then I started to bring back Mike the Ranger because I thought, okay, Team Ranger's doing good. So I started doing what I like to call sleep streams, even though we chat in there for a few hours. For anyone, that doesn't want to watch TV, but they want to listen to something besides, I do things on Mike the Ranger for that. And both channels are active and going all the time.
Okay.
So,
Um.
kind of like Killer Whale and Patrick James Forum.
So how did you come up with your YouTube channel?
With my YouTube channel, my nickname has always been Ranger, and part of the reason that people call me Ranger was because, it's funny as it sounds that I would go out and like set up shelters for like Red Cross, or I would, you know, if people were involved in disasters, I would help people through that, and you know, I always they always joke with me, and I'd always tell them, "Yep, where there's danger, there's Ranger. Ranger at your service, or Ranger Danger at your service." The reason why it got 92308 on the end of it is because at the time I lived in California, and it was in Apple Valley, California, where I came up with the screen name Ranger 92308. And I've had Rangers clear back to, the late 90s, early 2000s. And since then, Ranger 92308 had, anywhere you look on the internet, you'll see me, via YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Of course, that's where you and I were talking beforehand. Things like that. You'll find me all over as Ranger 92308. It's almost, almost, you could type it anywhere, including on, it's funny as it sounds, on Google Images, and you'll see my face come up all over the place.
Okay.
So that's how
Why
I
did
became
you decide to study? Go ahead.
That's how I became Ranger 92308. I decided to use YouTube because at the time when I started it, I lived in Texas. My family and I up and moved out of California after the economy crunch, and we were going cross country, and we ended up in Texas. Well, a lot of people wanted to know, hey, how are you doing? What's going on with you? Da 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 da. So I did YouTube so that they could actually see me on YouTube and see what I was doing, excitement I was doing. If you watch my earlier videos on Mike the Ranger, you'll see I had llamas and horses and all that out there I was working with. So that's how, my family could keep in touch and see what was going on with me and what exciting things I was up to.
Okay.
After that, it just kind of, Mike the Ranger didn't work out as well at the beginning. And so I brought Team Ranger in, and Team Ranger started doing really good. And so I stuck with Team Ranger. And now I'm doing both channels. And that's why you notice I listed it Mike Team Ranger 92308. Because either way, you got Ranger 92308.
Okay. Why did you decide to start a channel?
Well, that was it, because so my family could see what I was doing in my everyday life. Like I said, if you watch my earlier channel on Mike, I have my llama videos and stuff like that. I actually have a video of my miniature horse Sassy at the time, and she had baby, and we had that on a video.
Okay.
And so when it wasn't working out on Mike the Ranger, I brought Team Ranger in and said, I'll try that, and I'll do that when I'll share people out, show people, the different people, kind of like what you're doing here, only I bring their link up, show their channel, and then I drop their link in the chat so people can check out people's channel. That was the whole purpose behind Team Ranger.
Okay. What is your favorite part of having a YouTube channel?
My favorite part is being able to interact with people. I don't get out very often and able to go places, so I've always enjoyed talking with people, and so by doing YouTube, I get to chat with people and say hello to them and so forth, and vice versa, they could chat back with me. That's what I enjoy doing. It's talking with people, and having fun interacting with people.
What do you do on your channel?
On my channel on Team Ranger, I do channel shout outs and reviews where people get to know each other and they get to know more about them, as well as when people are, when I'm doing channel shout outs and reviews, I help people know that, hey, he really does know about me. He knows about my channel. He's not just saying, oh yeah, I've seen their channel. I prove that I've seen them and interact because I'm able to tell people what the channel's about. Hey Dallas, good to see you.
Where are you from?
I am originally from San Bernardino, California.
Okay.
Born and raised in California.
I love California.
Mm-hmm.
Do you
wrong.
right? Do you have a family?
Yes, I have brothers and sisters along with parents right now, and I live in Oregon with my folks because they're up in age and they have their difficult times, and I help them out.
Oh, that's good. Who is your favorite music artist?
Favorite music artist, I would have to. Honestly, that's a trick question. I do have some favorite musicians I like, but if I were to say who my favorite music artist is, it would be myself. That's kind of what I do behind the scenes with music,
Mm-hmm. If you can go anywhere, where would you go?
If I could go anywhere, it would be Washington, D.C. It's the only place I haven't been to.
And why is that?
Because I want to see the White House, see the, Congress building and all that, get a better understanding of Washington, D.C.
Okay. let's see. What is your favorite holiday?
Favorite holidays are Christmas and Easter.
Okay. Is there any advice for anyone starting a YouTube channel?
The one advice I would give is to, one, don't give up. Two, keep pushing. Don't feel like they're not getting anywhere. And three, stay positive. One of the biggest problems that some YouTube channels have is they're not positive and they're not consistent.
Okay. Yeah.
Not having a positive attitude will hurt your channel more than anything. And, you got to stay consistent, because that's when people start falling away, when you're not staying consistent. YouTube, in my opinion, is kind of like, a job in a way, because if you tell everybody, okay, or like a TV show, for example, we know at 11 o'clock the news is coming on. We expect to see the news at 11 o'clock. The same with our subscribers. They expect, A, for us to bring them positive attitude, positive stuff, and B, they expect us to stay consistent on that time that we say we're going to be there.
Okay.
That's the advice I would give.
Right. Who is your favorite YouTuber?
I actually have a couple. One I'd have to say is Killer Whale and Muscle Man. And then the other one, I should say a few. The other one is Tree Trimmer 82.
Okay. Let me see. Do you know any good jokes?
No, I'm sarcastic, but I mean, as far as, off the top of my head, I could tell a couple, but, I come up with them at the spur of the moment. I'm not, good at telling jokes on, cue.
Do you like cake or pie, chocolate or vanilla?
Both, and it would be chocolate.
Okay. Summer or winter?
Definitely summer.
And when did you start your monetization?
Actually, that on Team Ranger, I started it August 30th, and on Mike the Ranger, I started it yesterday.
Okay.
Yep.
Is there anything you want to say to the YouTube community?
To the YouTube community, well, I would say stay positive and, be safe out there. But if you ask me what my motto is, I'd say, don't be a stranger to the Ranger.
Well, I appreciate it for you to come up on the interview with me today.
No problem. I appreciate you
And I
inviting me.
will drop your link, and I'll see you in the next show where I'm interviewing Garth Brooks, so next Tuesday.
Definitely. And by the way, when is that Garth Brooks show? Because I'm going to start letting others know about it too, including
It's next Tuesday, December 22nd at 3 p.m. I think it's Eastern Standard Time.
Then I will make sure I also drop a hint to a few other people, because I know if you haven't told him, let Tree Trimmer know. I know he'll want to be there.
Okay.
Alrighty.
And I will drop your link as well.
Thank you very much. Much appreciated. And thank you for the interview and the opportunity to do it.
Oh, you're welcome. And you have a Merry Christmas.
You too. Merry Christmas,
Thank you.
Mr. Fulton Perez, and thank you so much.
You're welcome. Take care.
Guys, Don't be a stranger to the Ranger. Later, guys.
I won't. Thank you. Alright guys, that was Team Ranger 92308 and Mike. I just wanted to thank everyone for coming out and supporting us. Don't forget to like, leave a general comment, and share out the stream. Excuse me. I will drop a new video coming out later tonight. But it's gonna be a while. And don't forget, guys, next Tuesday I will interview William Newell at December 22nd at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Garth Brooks, interviewing with Garth Brooks. So I just want to thank you all for coming out and supporting, and we do have a celebration tomorrow, which is my brother's birthday. Come out and celebrate. He's turning 20, so just come out and celebrate, and we'll do a shout out for him. And thank you so much for coming, and I hope you have a wonderful night. And make sure you check him out. And then check out Mike the Ranger as well. He has terrific videos, so go check him out. We're gonna go do a raid right now. Let me see who. Guys, we're gonna go raid Pandy. She does an amazing job, so we're gonna go raid her. And get your channel growing. So thanks guys, and have a good night. Bye. Click on that link please. And I'll see you guys over there. Bye guys. See you next Tuesday. And see you tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bye guys. Good night.